Hey everyone. Okay, I'm popping on. I'm going to do this really quick because I need to rest my leg and put some ice on it. Mystic Knight is currently at the car center, getting ready to get painted, and I'm just like, oh my god, my car. So I have been doing something really interesting um, since I kind of just was kind of quiet and just kind of sticking to myself and working with my knee and just trying to heal it. And since I have turned this number 55, it's been kind of interesting. The things that have occurred, events and things that are happening. And I'm just kind of evaluating everything and really just in a place of wondering. And I told you guys when I did my life number, it was a 9. So 9 means I'm things that are not sitting well with me that are coming to an end. It's the end of the cycle. So I have to make some changes so that I don't have to take this on for another 9 more years. So I'm kind of like looking at this and evaluating it and looking at my life and all of these things. So I looked thank you for the thumbs up. Welcome to Be So Light. You know what? A lot of times I do this wrong. I should be coming on here constantly saying, welcome to Be So Light. My name is Felicia, also known as AKA as Priestess Michaela 333 and Niana, da 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 da. I should be coming on doing that. But a lot of times I just kind of go with the flow and I figure people who come on to Be So Light, they know who I am. True. A lot of people are kind of just cruising. They see somebody go live and they want to just check it out and see what they have to say. Be So Light is a metaphysical show. And especially for nowadays, it's definitely metaphysical. I wouldn't have it any other way. So, and it's very galactic. So, I did tell you, I was going to tell you what happened to me the other night. I left the other story on Instagram, Priestess333, Instagram. Okay, that was a couple nights ago. Hold on a second. Hold on. Still limping along. Okay. So last night, let's talk about this. So last night, okay. Now I just want you to think about the movie Aliens without the elongated thing. But I want you to think about a really tall, like reptilian, snake-like being standing at least 7.5 to 8 feet tall. Okay, I want you to think about that. Just get a visual of that. And get a visual that this particular being is a hunter. Kind of like if you were thinking of the movie Alien vs. Predator. Kind of like that. Kind of go with Predator. Really, really tall, super tall, and reptilian looking. Go with that. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to tell you what the visual dream was last night. So I'm back in the Congress office or courtroom or whatever the hell they call it, Congress thing, where everybody meets and they tell their lies. Okay, so so I'm in there and I see T or Trump, I gotta say his name, sitting, and he's just sitting, and I'm like, and it's like nobody sees me. I'm totally invisible, but I'm watching what's going on, and I see this tall thing, 7 foot, maybe 8 feet tall, and T gives in this paper and says, talking code. Okay, this other place, we're all filled up, couldn't get them all there. And this being takes the list, and I kid you not, he looks at the list and he says, And then T says to him, I heard that you're the headhunter. He says, yes. And the ones on this list I've been looking for a long time, but because they changed their human shapes, or they change their looks so often, it's hard to catch up with these. These have been ones I've been looking for a long time. I've been hunting these ones. And he says, oh, good. He goes, well, there's the list. He goes, thank you. He says, I'm going to make sure to take them off this planet so that they cannot reincarnate and take on another human shape and process. And T says, thank you so much, because we are really moving ourselves up into a higher elevation of life on Mother Earth. And that's what we're doing. He goes, yes, and we're all looking at that. So then the thing takes the list, the hunter, and he's very happy about it. And the way he says he's going to take them back to the planet. So these particular ones are going to go back to the planet. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, thank you. So next thing I know, I'm standing there and I'm like just freaking out because of how tall this big reptilian thing is, and it's a hunter hunting other reptilians. And I'm like, oh, so there is like justice on their side. Interesting. So I'm standing there, and all of a sudden T turns and he winks at me. And I'm like, and I look at him and I'm like, I kind of mouth like, can you see me? He goes, yes, I see you. Been seeing you a lot. And I go, what? And then all of a sudden I just went, I was off that timeline. It just went, and I was like, oh. And so I was just like, holy crap. He actually saw me on this timeline and acknowledged it. And I said, wow. So a lot of the things that I've been experiencing, moving into those different timelines and coming onto that energy, I've been like, wow, Now, some normal people I cannot go have this conversation with, because they will say, oh, yeah, whatever, you're just making it up. No, I am actually going places and can feel the difference when I'm there, because when I come out of it and I wake up in the morning, I feel like I've just been run over by a train. I feel bad. So one of the things I keep going back to is when I was the other night in the tunnel and I was chasing after that thing to help try to get that child back. And that thing said to me, you haven't even figured out what's wrong with your leg. You haven't figured that out yet. You don't even remember what happened. And I'm like, what? Why would he say about my leg? So I'm still kind of putting that piece together, because my body literally feels like I've been in a battle. I feel like I got thrown or fell, or it literally feels like that. It feels like I got beat up, but whatever I was doing, and I physically can feel it in my body. So I don't know what that was all about, but yeah, I think what's happening a lot of times, dimensionally, this is the deal. Dimensionally, we're all helping some kind of way. We're all doing our work some kind of way on different timelines, whatever that may be. And for some reason, on certain timelines, whatever I'm really protective about, I'm ending up on those timelines, and I'm trying to help, or I'm trying to battle. And it's really kind of interesting, because I'm very fearless of these beings. I'm very fearless of them. I don't have no fear of them. It's like, yeah, come on, bring it on. I'll kick your ass. So you would think I would be like, kind of like, but I guess when I'm on this different timeline, I'm going to take you out, or I'm going to get rid of these or whatever they are, or xenomorphs, the xenomorphs. So She says rubbery faces. Yes, yes. And some of these, here's the thing. As we go up in our frequency higher and higher and higher, like we already are, certain beings that are inorganic, you're going to be able to smell them. You're going to be able to go, and they're going to smell kind of like death, kind of like not right. They're gonna have a smell that's like, what the hell is that smell type of smell? You know, that kind of thing. So we are gonna be able to smell that, where before, because we were on a lower frequency, we were subdued to it. We couldn't smell them. They could be right next to you, you wouldn't even know it. Now you're gonna be able to spot it. Now you're gonna be able to sense them, and you're not going to put up with it. And a lot of them are not going to be able to hold their form anymore on this planet because of the frequency going up. Our soul, when you're dealing with the energy draining ones that mess with you emotionally or spiritually or energetically, the archon energies, um, they don't like smudge, santos, yubasante, cedarwood, anything that is a smudging medicine. They don't like it. So smudge up, especially this week. Smudge up like crazy, because they're going to think it's feast time, and it's not. Remember, we have to starve them out emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. We have to starve them out. So that's one of those things that I kind of was like looking at, and I was like, wow. So on my Instagram, I really, thanks to my buddy Deb, we were putting things in perspective about the soap operas and how the soap operas are actually representing what's going on right now. So I put that in the Instagram. You can go back and take a look at that. But I actually am going to do a quick read of the energy. And the soap opera one is going to make you laugh. It really is. So I'm only going to do a conscious reading where we are conscious wise. Don't believe everything you see in how the movie is playing out. Remember, you're watching a movie. This whole thing, everything that's going down, you're watching a movie. Okay? The main character is going to get the Academy Award. The main character that has been playing in the movie and has put things in this movie that is just incredible is going to walk away with the Academy Award. Okay? Just put it that way. Gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Yes, it's gonna be really good. But like I said, don't believe everything how you see it. How you see it going down. Don't believe it. Remember that movie The Sixth Day. Okay. Remember that movie, The Sixth Day. If you haven't seen it, that's the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger where he sees a clone taking over his life. Okay. Just saying. So I'm just going to do a read for the consciousness of now. Interesting. Huh. Mm. And then a double one. What's on top of that? So I have not spoke to my family in a while. Because I'm waiting till all this blows over. Because then that's when my family will actually hear me. Because right now, they don't hear me. It'll be like water running underneath a bridge. And they're not going to hear me, not going to understand me. So if you are running into that situation, don't try to prove your point. Just take a step back. Let them be where they need to be. You don't argue with them. And it goes for friends too. Friends that you had good friendship and all of a sudden they flip a brain cell on you and you're like, what the heck's wrong with you? Just take a step back, wait till all of this goes down, then watch what happens. How like this. It's like everybody has to come out of the sleep. So the first one, consciousness, goddess Majata or Majanji, we gotten her before. It's called Already There Is Value. Already there is value. And then the searing presence, Maya. I like that one. So these both are 888 codes. What stands in the center? Dang, really? Career and trust. Now, I don't know how the career plays in the middle of this, but there is a nature cycle and a compassion. So the numbers, when I look at it, is 29 and then a 31. That's for the foundation and what goes into the doorway. And then the trust, career. What are we trusting in a career? What does that mean when you're creating? When I see the word career, I see creating. Image, imagine state. Okay, image state backdrops and how it can change the perception of an image. Yes, 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 yes. So energetically, just watch the movie. Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to solve. Just follow the codes. Everything has to play out. Okay? In order to do it right, in order for us to repeat the cycle again and to go backwards, which is what the original team wanted to happen, was us to go back 50, 70 energies back, okay, to bide more time. It didn't work this time. So because it didn't work this time, it is very essential that we keep moving forward right now, no matter what. So there's going to be, yes, it's all because of the fifth dimensional energy we're in. There's going to be people who get upset, and then other people who are going to be like, oh, okay, yay. But then there's going to be the consciousness that comes out of it. This is not even about us. This is about a world thing, because everybody's watching us. Everybody's watching how this plays out. But like I said, and I'll say it again, Columbo's really good at what he does. Columbo likes to go in. He already knows who committed the crime, okay? But Columbo has to play this game to get that person to trip himself up so that he can actually say, okay, you're the one that committed this murder, or you're the one that committed this crime, and I can prove it. Okay, Columbo knows exactly what he's doing. He plays a good game of chess. He knows exactly what to look for. He knows how to gather the information. He knows how to gather up all the things that he needs so he can go in and arrest the person, to say, okay, you did this. But he likes to play dumb. Like he don't know nothing. Like he's, oh yeah, my car is just not blah blah blah. Yeah. Da 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 da. He plays that role, because when he plays stupid and when he plays like he doesn't know what he's talking about, or he looks like he's not onto them, that's when the person's gonna slip up. That's when the person's gonna drop their cookies. That's when the person's going to say, "Uh-oh, I think I made a mistake." That's when the person's going to double back to the scene of the crime and try to cover it up. Okay? So just remember, if you need a good practice of what is about to come down this week, watch some Columbo. Watch some Columbo. If you didn't already watch Elizabeth, if you didn't already watch I Am Legend, if you didn't already watch The Sixth Day, if you didn't already watch what's that other one? Um so many just movies that have these hidden. White House Down. That's a good one right there. White House Down. But watch these these movies because they have that hidden information in there. A friend of mine, we were talking about, Deb and I were talking about watching Planet of the Apes, going back to the original Planet of the Apes, watching that. And then when I talked about when I watched Rosemary's Baby and the original movie of that, how that was. Oh, yeah, and 300. You're right, 300. Yet that's super coded. That's really super coded. But yeah, watching those particular movies gives you a lot of insight. But if you really want to know how one plays a game of chess, watch Columbo. Watch how he gets them in there. And then another movie is The Girl in the Spider Web. If you haven't, that's the sequence to The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Um, that which is better than the first one. First one was kind of brutal, but the second one is like kick butt, serious, like holy crap, she's really good. Um, because it literally is a game of chess, but in living mode, how she does it. And that is a really good movie. The colors are on peak. The whole the sister relationship, the light and the dark, all of that is on peak. So if you really want to get into a good chess game, watch the girl in the spider web. That's a good one. So these are those things that now's the time that we keep that light really strong. We keep that energy up. And yes, you will have days or moments. I've had 2 days of frustration with my knee, frustration with my ribs, frustration of what's going on, frustration with just tired. Let's get to it. My friend Deb likes to say, "You're a Capricorn. Capricorns are so impatient." That is true. We are. I'm at a John Wick moment right now. I'm serious. I'm at a John Wick moment right now. And it's because I'm that type of person. I like things to just be resolved. Let's get done. Let's be done with it. Let's get over everything. Let's get to the next stage. Hurry, hurry, hurry. But everything has to play itself out. And it has it has to be done right this time because we are not coming back doing this again. We are not coming back to repeat this. Okay? So this is our chance to claim ourselves, to own ourselves, to take our power back. And I want to really say something about when things seem like it's just getting out of hand and you're just like in this place of like, you're going to just settle and let the energy be. I'm that type of person. I'm not going to just settle. I'm not going to just settle for something that I know and I can go fix it and solve the situation right now. I'm not going to settle. So, I'm just that type of person. I'm not gonna settle. There's been certain situations where I had to kind of just be patient, and I really think I'm getting a lot of medicine in patience, being patient with stuff. But man, it's really wearing on my nerves. I'm telling you, sometimes it really is. Okay, before I go clicking out of here, is there any questions or anything can I answer? Or do I need to throw down for you? Any questions, anything is not off the table. Ask away. What is your question today? Are we going to be dynasty as the world turns? Maybe it's going to be dark shadows. Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't seen my Instagram post, please go watch it because it's pretty rad how we put all the soap operas together to talk about what the hell's going on right now. Anyone with any questions, anything? Yes, it's been kind of windy today, not too bad, but I hear further down Southern California it's like really, really picking up. Our days of our lives. Yes, I had that in there. Days of our lives. Oh, wait, did I have the days of our lives? I have one life to live. I did one life to live, General Hospital, all my children. Okay, so let me back up. Dark Shadows represents the vampires. How true is that? The Bold and the Beautiful represents the Hollywood that's not there anymore. So you put those two together. Then you look at Dynasty, that represents the whole White House thing, all the dynasty stuff. You got all these people playing their roles in the dynasty. Then you got Knots Landing. Remember that one? Knots Landing. Then you have Dallas. Then you have Dallas, As the World Turns. Okay, As the World Turns. Then you have General Hospital. Well, we know what that represents, don't we? General Hospital. And then you have All My Children, and then One Life to Live. Okay. And that One Life to Live represents the ascension and all my children. I don't have to tell you what that means, right? So I thought that was a really neat way how Spirit came in and was having me take all of that and put that together to tell a story about right now. And it represents all of that. Every single one of those represent everything that's going on. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So, any questions? Pay attention to your dreams. You're probably going to be pulled into a lot of different timelines right now. Some of these timelines are closing out, some of these timelines are still heavily activated. Please keep an eye on people that you know or you have not heard from in a while. And if you have not heard from certain people and you've been texting them and calling them, and unless they're just downright being rude and just ghosting you, okay, and you see them online doing something else, that's an entirely different thing. But if you have not physically seen them online or you haven't received anything, please, please, please check on them. Some people are not gonna make it through, and some are just dropping like that pretty fast. Um, and it's kind of sad because some people are, when they cross over, they're crossing over by themselves. They're by themselves when it happens. So just kind of keep in mind, if you haven't heard from somebody in a while, especially between now and all next week, please, please, please check in with people because some people are not going to decode. They're going to think everything is real if they haven't done the research. Okay. 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 So lots of water intake because of these winds that are up. I keep feeling like the reason why these winds are up is because they're really trying to get certain things open, certain kinds of energies freed up so that they can be available. Um, because this is like January. These winds normally don't show themselves up until around March. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? So why all of a sudden is this wind up? And they were telling us things would go out. Anyway, just saying. Just saying. Um, okay, so keep your water intake good, keep your body good, rest when you need to, eat when you need to, And don't beat yourself up. Be good to yourself and check in on others. Any questions? Everybody good? Okay, I just want to kind of keep this short and to the point and just kind of look at the energy of everything. And let's see how I'm gonna get a whole bunch of popcorn for tomorrow. This, like I said, and hold on, let me do it. The best, and the Academy Award goes to Best Actor is for Best Actor of the Year. I'm telling you. And you know what? Start thinking about that. How is this all going to pan out now? Have you guys noticed that? Around this time is when they start talking about advertisement for the Academy Awards and stuff. Have you noticed how quiet it's been? Wow, I wonder why. Anyway, I wonder why. Why has it been so quiet? In The Bold and the Beautiful. Why is The Bold and the Beautiful been so quiet? Could it be because it was Dark Shadows? Maybe it was Dark Shadows. Maybe that's why it's so quiet. Because there was Dark Shadows. Because of all my children. Yeah, all my children as the world turns. Yeah, because then General Hospital got involved. And then there was the Dynasty. Yeah, because it's all about one life to live. I'm serious. When you start thinking about it, hey there, when you start thinking about it, you kind of like, you start putting it together. I'm literally, you can start seeing, holy crap. And you remember how the soap operas would come on and they would throw it out. Well, who shot JR? And you had to try to figure it out. And remember how long it would drag out, like a week or something? Kind of like that, huh? Right about now. And then when you would find out that, oh, so and so is pregnant, but she's gonna hide it from blah blah blah, and they don't want it to get out, and it takes about 2 weeks to find out who's the father of the child, or maybe a whole month. That's what we're in right now. It's a soap opera. Huge soap opera. All the characters know their parts. Some people are going to be written out. Major, yeah, like scratch. They could be written out. Some have been written out. You won't see them the next season. Nope. No, they won't be in the next scene. There will be no 1, 2, 3, or 4 part for them. So it really, if you just kind of step back and you look at it, you literally will start laughing at it because it's like, have we grown? Are we really ascending or are we just playing at it? Which is it? Because some of the stuff we're seeing is like, really? Are you kidding me right about now? Really? I mean, if you really, really sit back and you look at it, like step out of it and look at it, I wonder what it looks like up in the heavens. You know, like all the cosmos dust and all that shininess, and they're sitting down and they're looking at us and they're like this. When you look at that. Now, let's just go there for a second before I get off here. Come on. Let's have some fun. Let's go there. Okay? Well, let's get Archangel Raphael for the healing. Archangel Michael, let's get him up there. Let's get all the mother goddesses. Let's get them all there. Let's get all of the gods on ancient ones. Let's get them all. Let's get them all there. Let's get all of the gods on ancient ones. Let's get them all up there. Let's get creator, like boom, right on top. Okay, let's just go there. And let's just look at what they're doing. What's happening on Earth today? Oh well, this looks kind of good. Oh, that no. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh well. Oh, barbed wire around. Oh wow, this is barbed wire around the White House. Well, this is interesting. Oh wow, look at this. I said, Michael, come here. You got to check this out. You might be needed. Raphael, let's get the sending masters in here quickly. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, time. Yeah, time zone. You're gonna have to jump into this one. Can you imagine what they're seeing through their eyes? What this all looks like? I'm telling you right now, they are eating some cosmic popcorn on us for free because we are very entertaining. We are not boring for sure down here. We find things to make up and to do and to get in trouble on. So, like I said, tomorrow it's just it's true. It's just a movie. Okay. And like I said, some scenes are going to be edited. Some scenes are going to be cut out and they're just going to hit the floor. Think of it that way. Some scenes will be rated, others will be R for sure. Okay, full on Xeno house. Rated R. Some will be not rated. Some will be PG, perhaps. Hmm. So I'm just saying this because sometimes we get caught up in the energy. Okay. Today was pre-recorded, it appears. So just protection on your connections sliding in and out. Yes. So just pay attention. And please get yourself Tektite, Moldavite. Pay attention to all the EMF stuff. If you can get your hands on good EMF protections, there's some really good things you should be getting your hands on. I got 2 pieces of Tektite. I have a really big piece. Where is it in storage? So I had to get 2 nice other pieces. And don't let people sell you something else trying to tell you what is Tektite. No, like gonna try to give me this is meteor. No, I want Tektite. I said Tektite, not meteorite. Give me the Tektite. Oh, here it is over here. Really? Come on now. So just remember that. Okay. Just remember that. Okay, so everyone get your light up, get your popcorn, and don't panic. It's just a soap opera. And the Best Academy Award goes to Best Actor of the Year. Oh, yay! All right. So I did this video. My intention was 1, make you laugh. 2, to make you see, don't take it seriously. 3, don't get your emotions hung up in it. 4, share with you about growing up with soap operas and that we're in one right now. 5, to let you know that the Academy Awards might be a little different this year. Um, some people will not be getting the same award that they've been getting forever and ever and ever. Scratch. So just letting you know, just pay attention to how things are changing. Okay. Just pay attention to that. All right. Much love to all of you. Thank you for being here. Hit that thumbs up, please. Hit that thumbs up. Let's get those thumbs up. And I'll see you tomorrow. Obviously, I don't have my car, so I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, look who's here. Buddy's here. Hi, buddy. Hi, darling. What you doing? What are you doing? All right. Gotta run. Much love. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love to all of you. Be good to yourselves. Like I said, just watch the show. It's the greatest show on earth. Literally, it is the greatest show on earth. All right. Bye, everybody. Be so light.